Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome back to Skylines Parklife, where we are still in Meadow Valley, because you guys were not done with it yet. You wanted to see more of it, so here we are. Funnily enough, I actually did record the first episode to the next one, so I do have that ready for when the time comes. So that series is all, well, like, you know, sort of started. But for now, we're going to continue with this for, I guess, as long as we can, until maybe either it collapses or whatever may happen, because I mean there's still a chance I could corrupt the entire city, you know. It's very possible, but you know, I think, you know, it is best to stay with this maybe a little bit longer, you know, try to level this up and everything. I don't know how long away this is, so this just needs more visitors, so I mean that's pretty easy going. But yeah, we have, you know, more availability, or more ability rather in general, to make this better, so we might as well do that. And we can, you know, start districting stuff and changing things up and making it all fun. So we'll be working on that this time, and we can hope that it goes as well as I hope it will. So that freaked me out a little bit. Don't know what the noise was, but now I do. I think one thing I am going to do is I'm going to back up this park just a wee bit here, like so, or this district rather. Park is fun, and then come in here and do a bit of my own zoning, because I'm going to turn this into a nice little area to be able to stay in and be close to this. This area here actually is tourism, isn't it? So it's sort of like what I was aiming for anyways, I guess, but I might make it a leisure area, you know, because we don't have one of those yet, so it seems like a fun thing to add. Sorry, I just tapped out on accident. Start scrolling away. So I think that could be pretty fun to have in here, and that will allow us to go ahead and add in, you know, a bit of this and be able to bulk this area up a little bit, and that should be nice. And that should fill in quick enough. Might as well fill this in because we can't buy any more spots. I'm not going to use the 81 tiles or whatever it is, because I like to constrict myself slightly. I mean, if I really want to, I can, you know, just unlock them all. But for now, I'll wait and see. I'm going to go ahead and fix this to right about 11. I think it's, well, maybe around, more than around noon. There we go. That looks better. And then we can, I guess, slowly, we'll be expanding this. And this is actually filling in, which is nice to see. I guess we still have probably some... Oh no, this is all filled in. I was going to say some areas still probably trying to fill in. Yeah, so there's some. Like all of this and everything still is going to be slowly filling in. This is pretty terribly built. I'm not very happy with this area. But I mean, it's not bad per se either, so I guess I can't be too upset about it because it's going pretty well. You know, we actually have a good little area over here. I do need to fix this. That is something that I do need to do. I forgot about this. But you know, we do have a little decent area where we can add in some fun stuff around here and everything. And I think this is just the airport traffic trying to get out over to here, which don't know how many we're bringing in currently. Wow, this is backed up. Holy moly. I did not notice that. I think we might need bigger roads instead of these. I think it's not actually, you know, able to do the amount of traffic that we actually have. Wow. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that. I think that would be the first step here. And we can keep it with this as well, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. So it still gets to be, you know, tree lined and everything, just not the same pretty way. To there should be okay though. I don't think I need to do the rest of it. So yeah, obviously everyone's still going to be trying to do it like that. I think it's because everyone's trying to get in here. I might make this into one of these. This is a it's a 2-lane. So I might make this into a 4-lane. Because yeah, I'm definitely seeing, you know, more issues now. So something's occupying here that needs to be moved. I think it's just this dog park, but that's okay because we can just do that. And then, oh no, there's something else here somewhere. What's in the way here? I'm relatively unsure. Maybe it's something here? No? Oh, it's the... Of course. It's the power lines that I put in previously to run power through there, so that was fine. Let's see if that fixes any problems. Obviously, that's adding some lots. Which, yeah, I know may not be the best thing in the world. But we'll see if it does anything. Also, excuse me, sorry. And, you know, I could maybe put in one earlier as well. Maybe just like a little off-road. You know, like a little slip road, essentially. The reason I would do this is just because even though it had another lot, it might just help people get to where they're getting a little bit faster. And not going through so much of that. So let's try that. We'll see if that works at all. There's always the chance it might not. I just realized these are still here. I think that's all of them, though. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, so everyone's wanting to take that now. So they must be trying to get over here quickly or something. Which, you know, I could connect it here. You know, maybe you know, sometimes maybe more ways in isn't the worst thing in the world. Who knows? Just kind of looking about and see how it goes. It is lining up to a certain degree, but it's definitely not great. I actually have to do that a little bit. I could... I'm going to put one there and just see what happens. I don't think it'll hurt anyone, hopefully. So let's see how that does. And yeah, there's a bit of noise pollution, well, a lot of noise pollution here, I guess. I guess because everyone wanting to go on this road. I mean, probably find some ways to fix that, but I think it's just, there's obviously a lot of traffic. Hopefully we can find ways where there won't be as much noise because we fixed traffic. That's what we'll aim for. Which, you know, I would say it's looking better. Obviously this is getting pretty backed up. There's a lot of people coming out of here, of course. But we should be able to find a way to sort of circumvent and fix this is what I'm getting at. Trying to think what would be best to do. I mean, would have it been better to have maybe instead of this lined with pretty trees, just being with the bicycle lanes? Because obviously that allows for more mobility in that way, and then maybe it would actually lessen the amount of people trying to, you know, be in cars. It might encourage some cyclists. There's a lot of people walking across there, which could be a partial issue, which it feels a shame because I love these European style buildings like this where it's like on the curve, but at the same time I could do a little overpass as well, which I could do an underpass. That might work. I don't know if this park's, yeah, I think it's going to be in the way. But I can always move that. I can move that there. And then I could come in like this. Maybe just bring that under. So, yeah. I mean, I gotta keep the corner one. I mean, it looks a little bit silly now. But it's there. That's the important bit, right? Well, let's see if that does anything to sort of lighten up the traffic there, maybe. And I can also do this. Oh, we've unlocked the Ferris wheel and everything. That's awesome. So like this, connect that over. Do the same here. To here. Oh, that is not beautiful, is it?
Good to have you back. I've got
Okay,
an email from a listener who asks you only
up to
play
here.
ancient music.
There we go.
Play
So
something
kind of
new.
maybe
Well,
some
consider
easy
this
ways
a
around it and make life a little bit better for them.
We don't play any music.
I encourage some more people to use that instead. We'll see. It's not the quickest way, that's for sure. And yeah, it's kind of showing, isn't it? People are still more willing to take that way. Although I think all of them are going that way primarily. Wow, there's a lot of people walking here, which is pretty insane, actually. I wonder what would happen if I did this, because I do have the perfectly good park up there. You know, if we came off this and did that, how many more people would just walk through the park? Because there's a very large chance that people may choose that. There's so much traffic here, it's insane. I mean, the traffic itself, I would say, has lined up considerably. But, you know, just in the way of people actually doing their own thing is kind of crazy. I'm kind of tempted to do... bring it to here. So this is just me trying to maybe lighten the load of how this is backing up. So if I did this, brought it on around here. We can just bring it all the way to, let's say, back here and then up to here. And then we can come into this and pop off the slot. And my hope is that this will make more people, you know, that just want to X out to here, do that instead of having to wait here the entire time and going left. I don't know if it'll work, but, you know, it's sort of like an overcomplicated slip lane. I thought maybe it would work, so we'll see what it does. Because if that works, that would be pretty fantastic. Ooh, I just tapped out again. There we go. Still recording. We're good. It looks like it's being used, which is great to see. At least for the meantime. So we'll see what happens. Excuse me. Yeah, awesome. What's that zoned? Okay. Yeah, one thing I may do is, actually, might as well. Oh, so I made this the asymmetrical thing, I see. Don't remember why I did that for. I'm not really sure. But it seems to be working for now. This is working actually pretty well, it seems, which is good. It looks like people were able to merge quick enough. And this seems to be going okay. This is obviously getting a little bit busier with how things are, and people are doing something pretty dumb there. Not entirely sure their thought process with that, but they're doing it. I mean, I could turn that... I was thinking I could maybe turn this to a 2-lane, so all these people trying to do that, it could work. Let's see if that fixes it. That might be what was confusing people. Maybe. That seems to be a bit better, because it did technically say it was a rot. I don't know, someone's still trying to do it here and there. It's usually when they're blocked by a car. Yeah, and this is slowing down a little bit. People need to get where they need to be. Might have to rework it a little bit. Yeah, because it's definitely going to start getting busier now. That's fine though, we can do that. We'll probably end up doing something that looks similar to this, or, you know, just something kind of funky. I might as well do it now while I'm thinking about it. So right to there, and then we can delete this just because we might just end up right on that. And don't want to delete that. I'd like to keep that if all possible. Why does it tear them down now? Oh, I'm sorry, businesses. So let's go ahead. We could get a 2-lane road that it can just be the one that goes straight into this. And then, you know, we have that. Perfect. Well, you know, as perfect as it can be. And then, Yeah, so it's sort of treating it as like a left lane, but if I did, don't really like where that's coming off into that. But again, I can, you know, fix that later on. But I could do this. And then like so. There we go. Bring that on. We'll go above again. You know, I like how it looks for the most part, so something like that. Something to the scheme of that. And for the people that want to go out the other way, we can maybe do that. So that's all settled. And then people that want to come in from this side, can come in like so, I guess. Oh, that is an interesting thing, but I'll be tidying this up with the move tool, so don't fret too much with how it looks currently. There we go. So more like that. And then we can kind of make that look a little bit better somehow, maybe. Again, it's not perfect, but it's going to work, hopefully. So anyone that's coming this way can just make their way on like so. I don't like this because it's just going to cause more problems. So I'm going to make my own where they can come off from here. And if they want to go on this, they just can. And then this could actually turn into a 2. Which I can make this work by just doing some anarchy. There we go. And that works just fine. And then we can sort it out a little bit to where it'll work how we need it to. But yeah, I'm kind of glad that, you know, more people wanted me just to sort of continue with this one, because it gives me reason to see if I can actually, you know, do all of the extra little sort of like add-on bits and everything that it has. Because usually, you know, I don't do them, so it's kind of fun, you know, and doing like all of the massive, you know, like these monuments and the unique buildings and everything, trying to do all that. Okay, so we have where they can get off here and get onto there. We don't have it so they can keep going straight, but that's fine because I can make that. And as you can tell, I'm not too worried about making it look like too much of a jumbled mess, because I kind of like it to a certain degree. And then like that, so that's an easy way for that to happen. And then same for here, actually, we can do it much like that and that, because obviously this is just people really just getting in here as needed. So there we go. That kind of makes that easy. I don't know if it's just let me go through there. No, it just happened to be really close and nice. Awesome. That actually might need help later on. I don't know. I might have to move it. So yeah, I think we fixed all the ways. So anyone coming this way can get off. They can all get out. They can get out this way. All the people coming this way can get in and can keep going straight. So yeah, I think that's, you know, where it needs to be. So we'll do that. You know, obviously some people are doing this, even though it's not how it's supposed to be done, but it's fine for now. Just because it's, you know, it's still in the works. Which I'm actually going to go ahead and fix because I don't want them doing it. So this only into this lane. This one into this one, and this on into here. So there we go. That's the only way they're allowed to do it now, and hopefully that'll keep it running a little bit more smooth like. Which right here, I can actually turn this into a 3-lane, so it gives like a little merging aspect. So do that. There we go. That's a bit better. So this is backed up pretty bad. Oddly enough, I think it's just, obviously, it's a poorly set up roundabout how I've done it. Might just forego the roundabout and do it my own way. There we go. So, obviously there's just a lot of people trying to get where to certain places, so we'll make sure that they get where they need to be. I can speak, I promise. So we can have one go that way. They can have a little off branch to get up here as they need to get out. They can have that. And then that way out as well. Yeah, so that should be pretty easy, and I could actually upgrade this. There we go. Turn off this lot. Fix how they do this. Alright. Oh, wrong button. So they have a way out, which is great, and then they can somehow make their way over here if they needed to, I guess. Which I'm gonna need a way. So I can actually steal off of maybe here. Let's see, actually. Let's go back up. So yeah, if they need to get out of here, how can I get them on there easy? I guess move off this bit somehow, and then we'll just sneak them up under. We'll go above. There we go. It is not beautiful in any way, shape, or form, but it is there, and that's the important bit. That's sort of better. Alright, let's just see if everyone can kind of get where they need to go. Because that should, in theory, work. And I think the traffic will mellow out very quickly as well. But everyone should be able to get where they need. The only one that might be an issue is this, and that's just because they're coming out of their weird. Which isn't really necessarily what needs to be done. Let's see, if I do this. Like that. Because when they have a straight line, they're much more obligated to kind of speed up more properly, I've noticed. So let's try that and see if that helps. No. Let's just solve this maybe a little bit. There we go. See if that helps anybody. And then you make sure you got to turn that off. That's not a lot, is it? Nope. Nothing should be a lot if we're all going right. So there we go. Perfect. That seems to be going a little bit better. At least for the time being. Which is good to see. Surprisingly, it worked. We may have some really funky overpasses and different things that I've done here, but it seems to be working for the most part, so I really can't complain too much. Pretty content with how it's done, actually. Alright. This is still fine. It's only a little bit backed up. How's this doing over here since I left? Pretty good, actually. Awesome. I guess the little bits that we've done seem to help. This is special. I don't remember why I did it quite like that, but I did. That's for sure. Alright. Let's, what kind of unique buildings can we maybe... Now, we could have like a nice little government area. That could be good. Kind of works with it being around this. Maybe if we, maybe we could do something like this. Plop it down here. And then, yeah, it's a palace. We'll leave like 4 spaces between. Anything else government related? City Hall. Traffic Park, of course. I think that's all the city related stuff, at least for that tab. And what we'll do on the other side here, just to get it connected, is let's see. We could probably use, you know, for this future area that'll be here. It probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and have something. Did I put a crematorium over here? Yeah, I did. I'm trying to think what would be nice over here. Maybe a police station could be handy. Right in front of it. Kind of keeps everything safe, eh? And, actually, a little university won't be so bad with it. There we go. And, what I was thinking here is I could kind of parkify this a bit. You know, to make it look all nice and pretty. So let's do that.
Thanks for listening to the classics. Your home for the best works of the great masters.
We'll just do like that kind of a general area. I think that should be pretty good. And then we'll build our own. Okay, so slightly too big, but that's fine. Maybe here? Yeah. What's this one like, though? The small gate. Seems a bit too small. How about... that kind of works. Let's see. Yeah, sure, why not? Then, I guess a little side gate, like here, here, here. There we go. And kind of plop in some plazas and stuff as well. So kind of just make the area, I guess, somewhat, you know, nice to visit, because these areas will be visited anyway, so it makes sense to do it up a little bit, maybe. Are they bigger ones anywhere? No, not quite. That one's slightly covered by grass, but sure. You think I would sort of cut that down or something. Alright. And then I need to pop this up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. That looks a bit funny. Maybe I'll delete that. And that. I wish I had the tree brush again, but I do not, of course. Oh, fishing cabin. So we have more for the trail, which is awesome. We'll be able to do that soon. Wow, these are okay. It's like a redwood, isn't it? Yeah. What's that like? Because I wouldn't mind some big trees in here. A pond. So the beech tree, that's more reasonable. I was just thinking some nice trees to sort of line the area a little bit, just to, you know, fill in these gaps just a little bit. And offer some shade, of course. Gets impatient. Sort of just making like a border with it to be able to build around in the future. Sort of just a park border for now. And we'll do like that for if we just feel like adding in more in the future. There we go. Kind of gives me a definite border to kind of work around. It's not straight by any means, but that's fine. And kind of just click on some more to fix it up a little bit, actually. There we go. That's a bit better. Perfect. Well, yeah. Close enough at least. What type of... Okay, so yeah, we don't get any of these until we start plopping obviously a fair bit down. Which yeah, I think we can obviously start doing soon. We have like the department store and all this, which I feel like, you know, is kind of well fitting in these areas. Just because, you know, it's sort of built for it right now. So something like there maybe. Don't like how it's decided to build up on like a mountain, but that's okay. And then we could maybe even come in here and I know we sort of had this sectioned off for all of this, but I think it's fine. Just come in like so. I guess we can preemptively sort of set this up with something as well. How's our university usage? Okay, so we're doing alright. High school, not so much. So maybe we can even plop in a high school. Ah, right there. Perfect. And you know, that might cover some people, so we'll see what it does. Elementary's probably... Oh no, it's actually pretty good. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. It's mostly just high school that's needed. I don't know anywhere over here that actually has room for it, to be honest. Oh, it's a university anyways. There we go. Maybe plop it in like right there. So there we go. And then, you know, that'll start getting some people, obviously. When the time comes, they can come in, I guess, from the airport metro. And how are we doing on the metro now? Wow. 3,645 people, which is pretty great. So if we just come in here, I feel like the traffic park's pretty cool. I'd like to see this somewhere around here. Maybe I can, because I feel like I've worked for this pretty well. Yeah, I can plop it in like right there. Yeah, it should be alright. So that's pretty fun. I guess it's, aw, look at that. That's fun. Alright. So, I guess we could, come in, like, around here somewhere. And start adding a little bit more in the way of, I guess, shopping in this area. Which I might downgrade it to that, actually, so they can park along it. Maybe they're right there and then there. And we're going to have to make sure that we're all popped up for this, so that should be fun. And I guess we can just put some high density stuff in here. And then here. There we go. We're sort of creating a little bit of a demand as we go here, which is nice. We still have more demand for offices, which, you know, maybe I could just kind of plop around here just to get some of this sort of undesirable looking stuff out of the way. And by that I mean the recycling center, so maybe something like that will be alright. We can even come along this back bit here. Might as well do all that since I already hit it on accident. I might fill in all this area, but I also might just make this something, you know, like a little park or something at some point. And we did get more stuff for the amusement park, I just remembered. Where's our amusement park? Right here? Where's that? Oh, that's our zoo. Where's the amusement park? Oh, yeah. I was like, I do not remember where this is. So we got the Ferris wheel. I don't remember if we had... Yeah, we did have that. So we have a nice Ferris wheel now. Sorry about that. I left my G-Chow on it as always. Well, what is this? Alright. Let's see. Oh, and a roller coaster, which is awesome. Let's put it right there. Oh, I just got Coaster Tycoon and achievement unlocked. I guess because I have everything put down at this point, which is awesome. I'm just gonna actually lower it a little bit. So rather that bit be flat and that kind of looks smaller, I think, as it should do. Excuse me again. Alright. I think that's good. I think we're doing pretty fine and dandy at this point. Oh, this seems to be running a lot better than it was earlier. The traffic is much better than it was. This will start obviously getting a little bit busier as we move along, but that's just to be expected. This is looking pretty nice, actually. I like how this looks. And, yeah. I guess one thing we could do here as well, while we have the availability is, you know, just right here, we could just make a connection to this, because I think it's going to need multiple connections on the way in. Because otherwise it's just going to get pretty crammed at this one intersection. Better to have more intersections than it just be terrible later on, I think. So yeah, we're getting there. We've managed to put a fair bit together, so I'm pretty happy with that. This should, I guess, fill in at some point. I guess I got some other areas filling in somewhere with that. Maybe it's somewhere, I don't know. Yeah, this is doing okay, so it seems to be making its way in, which is good to see. Yeah, like Knot Club and stuff like that. Wow, still as busy as ever, if not busier. So yeah, this should, guess, yeah, it's already a 5-star, so we've maxed out that. And it seems like we're doing pretty good. The only thing we've yet to max out, I guess, is the... Yeah, so the nature reserve, we have one more to do. And then we can work on our other little parks as well. So yeah, I'm not really complaining. I'm going to hook up some more stuff next time. And I think I'm going to end up, you know, just keep expanding. Try to add more of these buildings in. Make sure we don't lose a lot of population. All that good stuff. Basically just keep it a good area for people to want to be in, I guess, really. Because as we're going now, it's actually going pretty well. And I think it's been quite well. It's been pretty fulfilling of how well it's been doing thus far. So I'm not really complaining too much. I'm pretty happy with it. Just going to pop in a fire marshal there, fire department rather. That should fill in to where it'll be okay in just a moment, but for the meantime, we could even have a basketball court. Because why not? But yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. Next time we come in, I'm going to do all those things I said, among a few other things, I'm sure. I like how they're actually using this pathing going into the park. I guess it's not proper tourists, though. It's just people walking through. But yeah, I like that they're using that instead of this more now, so that's going to be good. We'll continue to try to, you know, fill in this area. We'll make this little area into its own little bit. And then we'll try to maybe come in and do another few things here and there. And just keep trying to fill in the map and see what we do. Make sure traffic doesn't get too bad anywhere, but I feel like we're doing all right now. If anything, this is probably the only busy spot because they're doing some weird dumb stuff again, as they like to do for some odd reason. I think it's just because this is, you know, so close to this and they're trying to get on the right thing. But I can fix that. Actually, I have ideas how I could fix that now if I wanted to, but I'll do that next time. And then for this, God knows, people are just dumb. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and goodbye. Hey, thank you for watching. I'm Zanitor, and please like, comment, and subscribe. That will help me out very much, and I hope to see you guys here again. Goodbye.